We're here at SOTA 09. I'm here with Roland Tyson from Cedar Summit, and he's just going to take us through some of the new range of products that Cedar Summit are featuring this year.
Okay, some of the new bits and pieces we've got at Cedar Summit. Got a pretty new year with a lot of sort of probably injection moulding products. We've traditionally been a textile company working with textiles. We've moved more into hard goods. A couple of the things that we're working on, or basically ready in market now, Delta series, which is a nylon 6/6 bowl and plate and cups we're doing. A couple of reasons why nylon 6/6 is different to a lot of other materials is PP, which is the polypropylene, which is what, if you look at every other brand, any other product, it's very easy to inject, it's cheaper. The downsides of it, if it's softer, it's not as strong, doesn't have the heat resistance, but it doesn't have any odours as well. So when we first started this project, it was one of those things why I wonder why no one does it, and after we finished the project we worked out why, because it's very hard to inject into this particular shape. It's not getting the flow marks, getting it sitting right. And we just want to do a couple of key things. There's a half-litre bowl, steep sides, so when you're using it, when you with a spoon or whatever, easy one hand to put a carabiner through here, thumb loop, decent size, measurements on the side. We've also got this hex pattern. We've put a patency on this one here, and that's just a heat transfer load. It's amazing the difference, especially when you fill this up with like a hot liquid. The actual heat, the way it does it, basically you've got less surface contact with your hand, so when you're actually holding it, your fingers are on there, and actually you don't get that heat coming through. Same with the bowl, works really well. We've done a few other bits and pieces. This is the the Delta mug. Same deal, nylon 6/6, so it doesn't have the odour, it doesn't stain, very strong, over 100 degrees, it's 180 degrees Celsius what it can go up to, so microwave proof and everything like that. And we've put this EVA foam on the outside, which is actually the same material that's used on Crocs and things like that, so it's very insulative and it's very durable and very lightweight too, so quite different in that. We've put a cap on it as well, obviously just to spill proof, but also to keep the heat on it. Low profile, stable, still got the hex pattern on the base, and large volume too. A lot of people when they're camping or going outdoors, they want a large volume product. That's almost half a litre in that alone, so that's actually almost the same volume as that, so quite surprising. 79 grams, that one there, and that's around about the 60 odd grams, so they're light as well. Obviously looking at other materials, stainless and all those things, they're strong but they're heavy, so just getting material that works well with all of that. Strength to weight ratio, nylon 6/6 is really good. It's the same material that all the climbing ropes are made out of, nylon 6/6, so it's a very diverse fibre or material that you can work with. We also do the X bowl and X mug. We do a nylon 6/6 base, but we do glass reinforced, so it makes it a lot stiffer. And the reason we like one of the stiffest, so you can use the back as a chopping board, and also we've got this silicone, it's a food grade silicone, moulded onto the actual bowl. We've got a patency on joining this system to here, and again, one of those projects that you start and you sort of realise why no one else has done it before. Very complicated to make, even though it looks simple, and there's things similar out there, but different materials. Trying to join these two materials, very, very hard to do it. But been massive success in the US, they're huge. With that one there, we've spent over $40,000 on tooling, which some people would look at that and think we're doing something wrong, but just there's so many components in this. Just every time the lid, that's one mould, the TPU piece there, that's a separate mould, that's a separate mould, and then that's just tooling, that's not time, so it's a huge investment in all of these things. Got the X mug, that was just back in the silicon sort of thing, again just a mug, decent size, fairly stable base, it's got a large base, that's almost half a litre as well, and just nice, you can pack that down and that sits in there with that, so you can have a bowl and a cup that actually sits into a pocket of a pack. It's really, really nice size wise. A couple other things we're working on just in the hard goods, Alpha Light, we worked with a product with aircraft grade aluminium. It's 7076. You can go very, very thin when you hard anodise it. So hard anodising actually stiffens it up. and super lightweight. So a full set here is 22 grams. I think it's actually lighter than titanium, and it's a lot cheaper as well. We've got a whole range of product in that as well. Other things, back into the textile side of things, we're still strong into that. We try and make a lot of our products small, compact and folds away back into a pouch, so you can basically take the kitchen sink which has been very popular. We've got the bucket, and just a folding bucket that's actually freestanding. When you fill it with water, it actually holds itself, and the trick with that is getting this join down here, and it's quite strange watching it when you fill it with water, because you think, how can that work? But it does. And so basically that sits up there full. It's got the measurements on the side, completely welded, doesn't soak up any moisture, so you can empty it out, basically put it away. Works very well. A couple other new ones. We get requests by a lot of our customers to make products for us. Especially our larger customers, sometimes they come up with an idea. We used to do the wilderness wash. Now we do this product here, which is more of a travel range, concentrated liquids, soaps and shampoos, hand sanitizers. They're highly concentrated, probably more developed from what we want to use when we travel. So something that's small, concentrated, doesn't leak, and you can carry on. So it's TSA compliant, so it's actually under the 100 mils, just under the 100 mils. And then we're doing the pocket wash, which is the paper soaps, and there are paper soaps around, but not doing it in a story that we've done it. And also we formulated all of these too. We spent a long time taking a lot of nasty things out of these when we first looked at it and got and saw what was around. It's actually got a sort of green tea flavour in those, and same with these ones here. But these are a paper leaf soap, 50 leaves to it, and they're, again, same sort of range as what we've got in that.
Can you take us through the culture here at Cedar Summit? Do you go out and test these in the field before you launch them on the market?
Certainly do. If you have a look how many samples we make on something, it can be many years of just testing, and a lot of it's just making product that we want to use and we want to make. Not necessarily for commercial reasons, but we just want it ourselves. So yeah, we do, but we do make a lot of samples, a lot of testing, and usually it's 2 or 3 years before we bring something to market. Some products can take, with the X-Bowl for instance, that took 5 years to develop. You're not having someone working on it full time, because it still takes a while getting different pieces done and waiting for tooling and things, but still it's a long process. So we have a lot of time to do the field training. We send a lot of stuff out. We have certain trainers, and the nice thing now is that we have places we sell throughout the world, so we have a lot of internationals, cold weather climates and things like that. When we develop products now, it used to be we concentrate on the Australian market, but now we make stuff for North American market and European market, where you get these extreme uses and conditions. So yeah, so we do a lot of testing in those areas as well.